All right. It is Mythic Hero, so I gotta change the title. Yes, we knew this was gonna happen. Psycho Keeper Arval.
It is strange for me to take form in this way.
So if you check our thumbnail for this, I predicted it was Arval, but I think a lot of people predicted it was Arval. Duality is his A slot. It's so weird for him to be here so late. Fire Emblem Warriors 3 Hopes.
Reclaim what is ours.
Been out for quite a while, so we see it now. But at least better late than never, right? 146. What? Okay. The rest of the banner. Leaf, boring. Chrom, Mirabilis, boring. Plumeria. I mean, I still like Plumeria. Odor, I don't even know what's the point of Odor anymore. Eitri, just about 1 year, her anniversary. Elimine's here. Letizia's here. Good, those are good heroes. Sain. Oh. Big Askr. Whoa. Colorless. Colorless is amazing. Holy crumb. Holy crumbles. Yeah, Colorless looks amazing. Elimine, Askr, and Arval, let's go.
I absolutely love it, but not altogether unsurprising well.
Yeah, it just feels weird. I thought this was gonna happen last month, to be honest. What do you guys think? It's Arval. We did predict this would happen because they doubled down and put in Warriors 3 Hopes. Even if it was a couple months late, it eventually happened. And once that happened, we were like, okay, well then Arval's inevitable. And Arval is inevitable. Psycho Keeper himself is here. His VA is obviously not a male. Melissa Hutchison. And the artist is Niji Mark. Niji Mark? But yeah, Arval is infantry? Okay, I guess this is another like Sophis situation where even if his feet will never touch the ground, he won't count as a flyer. Infantry tome, a colorless tome. But yeah. Anima defense unit from Fire Emblem Warriors 3 Hopes. Rite of Souls. Glacies, duality, attack res tempo, and attack res 04. Okay, he's automatically gonna be really good because that's prime fodder hero. But look at the damage output. 81. That is big damage. And with Glacies, his res is incredible because I was just like blown away. It's like 146 his res. What is his res? All right, let's go over this. Glacies, you guys know what it does. You're probably gonna replace that, but yeah. Shame, no perf special, but all right. Duality, let's start there with his perf A slot. Grants attack res +9. Okay, straight up. Grants weapon triangle advantage and inflicts weapon triangle disadvantage on red. Oh, that is interesting. He's Colorless, but he's not truly Colorless. Wow, why did they do that? Inflicts weapon triangle disadvantage on red, blue, and green foes during combat. That's so weird. He's not truly Colorless then. Neutralize effect stat. That's so weird. Wow. That's why he's hitting such giant numbers. So this is why I'm saying he's not truly Colorless, chat. Because Colorless has no advantage and no disadvantages. Whereas he has advantages against everything and disadvantages against everything. That's incredibly weird. It's a super TA, but it's a double-edged TA. Actually, TA is double-edged. So it is a super TA. Neutralize effects that boost values along with triangle advantage or reduces values along with weapon triangle disadvantage. Triangle depth on unit info. Yes, see? It's a super oh wow, that's so weird. At start combat, if unit's HP is 25% or over, unit makes a guaranteed follow-up attack during combat. It also gives him an auto double, so he's gonna be a min-max unit of high res, high attack, is what it's looking like. Attack res tempo, you guys know what it does. Attack res -3, and you cannot guard against him anymore, so he gets to charge his specialist real fast. And he has attack res 04, which allows him to teleport. It's attack res +6 and attack res +3 to unit during combat if within 2 spaces of an ally. So yeah, big output in terms of attack and res. Rite of Souls, slaying ability. At start of turn, inflicts guard on foes in 3 rows or 3 columns center on unit with res less than unit's res. Whoa. So we have less res. It's like sabotage res. Or sorry, it's like sabotage based on res and inflicts guard. If unit initiates combat or is in 2 spaces of an ally, grants attack speed, defense, res +5 unit during combat, deals damage equals 20% of units special. Deals damage equals 20% of units res. That explains why his damage output's so high. It's one thing to have duality. It's another thing to have attack res tempo. It's another thing to have attack res oath 4. But there had to be something else, and that's it. He converts res into damage, including when dealing damage with a special trigger before combat. Oh wow! So you can do AOE with him really well, nicely too, and foe cannot make a fall attack. So he auto doubles, foe can't double him, and he doesn't have true survivability. Actually, he's very easy to kill, it seems like, because there's no deduction on an opponent's attack. He does increase his defense res by 5, but that's about it. And with duality, it could be very scary for him to get hit. So that's interesting. But if he can take 1 hit, as long as they don't have like not fall up or something. That's interesting. I thought he was gonna have some like res conversion into damage reduction. But no, he's all about that pure offense. If that's the case, maybe it would have been better if he was a flyer and they gave him like a trace so he can attack and retreat. A res skilling anima unit. You know what? Maybe this isn't the worst thing, because when you think about it, like Aether Raid's defense teams, what do you want in your Aether Raid's defense team? You just want pure damage. You don't care if the character survives or not. You want them to get a kill. And Arval is one of the hardest hitters out there. Okay, but going back to Arval for a moment, what do you guys think of him? It's too early to say anything, but it feels like, oh my god, it feels like he's a way better Yoon, like a highly improved Yoon in a way, right? Wow, because he debuffs the enemy team, he drops guard on them, he auto doubles, but he has wary, and he does extra damage, but he's super soft. Yoon's very soft. Like, you hit him, he should be dying. It feels like a supercharged Yoon, if you ask me. And like Yoon, drops debuffs, but the debuff is guard, right? So it feels like a supercharged Yoon is what it feels like to me. If you give him, because he's infantry and a mage, or give him Ruptured Sky or something, or Glimmer, or Moonbow, like, it's pretty undeniable as long as he can take a hit. Scary unit. Can Arval kill Vector? That's a good question, and we gotta see.
Grants Reese to allies and gets +9 visible Reese. It's an anti-Elimine unit.
Well, I don't know if it's enough. Just because you add a 5 res to an ally doesn't mean Elimine can now be stopped. In fact, a properly built Elimine is really hard to stop. In fact, pulling for Arval means you're gonna get Elimine. But yeah, chat. Initial thoughts? I'm quite impressed by Arval. I think he's great fodder, guys. You can grab yourself attack res tempo 1, 2, and 3, and attack res oath 4. Wait, who has attack res oath 1, 2, and 3? But still, there's a pathing there to get really prime fodder. But more than that, Arval's a top tier damage dealer. Just straight up. Self-sufficient too. You don't really have to give Arval anything for him to do a lot of damage. So I think this is a good character. Diggs, thank you for subscribing. At minimum, I think this character is worthy of being pulled. Now, where does he fit in an Anima defense team? That's the question.
He gets free weapon advantage. That already puts me in mind of Resonant Tana. I'ma pick him up.
Yeah, I'm not entirely sold I need such a unit.
Seems comparable to Bramimond more than compared to Yoon.
Oh, okay. Well, everyone is open to their opinion. Sure. I'm not really sure. He's colorless, Bramimond's colorless, but alright. Bramimond actually does have bulk though. Like, that's the part I completely disagree with. And I attack high res, which when Yoon was released, that was what Yoon was. But alright, you know, everyone has their own opinions. Okay, but with that said, I don't think you have to be sold on Arval to pull, because Colorless is incredibly strong. Elimine, Askr, and Arval. For Colorless, that's amazing. Oh yeah, his animation though, this does look like Kamehameha Wave, but it's not. It's just like a one animation. It should have been a giant laser beam like Eitri. That'd been awesome. But yeah, you don't have to be sold on Arval to pull, because, chat, how would you rank Askr? IMO, Askr is at least top 5 overall in the entire game. I think Askr is that good. Great fighting unit, great supporting unit, great scoring unit. You are not wanting of anything when you have Askr. So, for that alone, and Elimine is one of the most dangerous heroes to have. Well, not dangerous, but high utility heroes to have. Great in ether raids, great in arena summoner duels, and she basically breaks the game, right? Like, there are so many heroes that she just completely screws over. Yeah, for me, it's hard not to pull on this. Get myself an Askr, get myself an Elimine, and grab an Arval. I'll put him in my team over Oder, so that'll be interesting. So yeah, no, I'm down for this banner. I think it's great. Now, the other colors, are they worthy? Are they worthy? Green might be something. Letizia is still a good unit. Oder is questionable, and Eitri did nothing wrong. Remember that. But Eitri's still a good unit. So I think green is okay. Blue is also okay. I don't like blue personally. It depends on what you guys think of Sain and Est. Chrom, everybody, you know, you guys already know how Chrom is. Red is iffy too. If you need a refresher, I guess you go for red. But Leaf is boring. Wow, actually, I think this banner is kind of weak. Colorless is by far the most worthy color, but green second, I think, and then red or blue. It doesn't matter. It's too close. I think overall the banner is kind of weak, but I really like the top end Colorless units available. Colorless is carrying the banner by far. It is available for 2 weeks, goes until November 14th, comes out on the 31st, aka Halloween. But yeah, that is your banner. What do you guys think? So, I don't know if I'm going for this banner. I'm going to summon within 24 hours for... I'm going to spark a Grima. Ascended Grima, because I think Grima's that good. And if I can pull myself an air at the same time, I'll be really happy. So I won't have the orbs to go for this banner. And as much as I love Elimine and I really want an Askr, and I think Arval is really nice, the banner is just... Colorless is really good, but the other colors, I feel almost nothing for the rest of the heroes. And you gotta remember, in November, we're gonna have a double Mythic Heroes or double Legendary Heroes or Mythic Legendary Heroes banner. November is always that really interesting month in terms of summoning, so this might be a bait banner in a way. But yeah, you guys can let me know. Overall, I think it's an okay banner because Arval's so good.